Hey everyone, it's Jack here. This will be a heavy topic, so I would really appreciate it if you hit the like button, no matter if you disagree or agree with what I have to say. At least if you disagree, you'll be sending me to the location where you believe is going to be the scariest to go right now. First of all, I'm deeply sorry about everybody who lost a loved one during COVID-19. I know what it feels like to lose somebody you love, and it's one of the most painful things which happens in our lives, but it happens anyway. We're 100% with you, but I'm afraid I can no longer stay away from the topic, no matter how much some people might criticize what I have to say. Since this whole situation started, I see lack of logic after lack of logic, to the point I started losing patience and go into the shops where people was waiting on a queue, telling the security, you can't stop me if you can't touch me. It is your own ridiculous rules used against you because they have absolutely no logic whatsoever. If you haven't done so yet, please pause the video and hit the subscribe button so this video can reach a bigger audience. Listen people, I understand you're scared, but please, we need to get back to normal life and start acting normal. Oh, not me, but many people out there. There were so many ridiculous changes filled with lack of logic made here in England, for example, to the point of enforcing masks on public transport. In India, for example, the police started beating people simply for being on the street. So let me get this straight. You have somebody experience a full corona contact in order to keep them away from corona. Do you even need me to explain the stupidity behind the action itself? And no, you can't force me to follow stupidity and complete discomfort simply because the government decided to make such action illegal. Anyone care to explain how COVID cases are on the rise again, despite the just enforced masks on public transport? Even specialists say that masks might help. If specialists have no clue how to help you protect yourself or the people around you, who are you to shout at me early in the morning in a cafe simply because I'm too close to you trying to read the menu, "Sir, please stay back"? Or someone who was trying to stop me from giving away business cards in people's letterboxes, which action, by the way, is completely legal, telling me that I was spreading viruses. Or the guy in the bus 6 meters behind me telling me, "I hope you cover your mouth when you sneeze." Of course, all of these people got the worst of me, but I'm not going to apologize to people who are trying to stop normal life from existing in order to live, because the whole idea is as ridiculous as it gets. Recently, I read an article in the newspaper about somebody asking students not to have sex. Are you out of your mind? Crippling the economy to this point is going to take higher amount of lives at the bottom of the chain because of the stupid actions which governments takes all over the world. But nobody is ever going to be able to give you the statistics of how many people died due to these actions. This whole situation reminds me of an article I read about a fire in a big building in New York, where from running to escape there was about 50 people smashed to death. Do you know how many people died from the fire itself? 5 people. Don't let our actions kill another 50 million people just because 5 million people are about to die. I can't stop it, neither can you. Now, unless you're willing to go live in the jungle for the next few years, grow a pair and start acting normal. And no, I will not ask you to take your mask off because I don't want the police on my front door tomorrow morning asking for explanation. But this should be a freedom of choice and not something enforced. I don't remember somebody enforcing condoms being used. And guess which one of the two is actually proven to help? I believe you already know that we're in the heart of London. It used to be a city full of life to the point everybody was complaining how overcrowded it is. Do you know what it looked like during lockdown? It looked like a ghost town. I know it because I was there every single day busting my ass off from work, no matter the obstacles, and I did everything to keep the economy up and running. I was walking down the streets, barely seeing anybody, and if I happened to walk on the same sidewalk with somebody that was jumping like rabbits or waiting aside or even going to the other side of the road because they were so afraid of the invisible. I even had a few videos going to work on the train which looked like I owned the bloody trains because there was nobody to be seen in each direction of the train. Now do us all a favor and let's move on together with our lives until we still have them. I will go to Wuhan, China as soon as we hit the target in the description. I realize I will have some serious troubles, including stupidity like quarantine or any restrictions of any kind, but I will do it anyway. I simply want to show you what having both looks like, so we can now move on with our lives. I know I might even get arrested just for going to Wuhan to take a video, but I will just accept the consequences. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to share it so we can get back to normal as soon as possible. See you next time.